Hello everybody, and welcome to week 7 of baby Theus' update. It is Thursday instead of Wednesday because yesterday was Christmas. I hope that you all had a really wonderful Christmas. I know we did. We did it a little bit more organized this year. We do have 6 children this year, so that was like, oh my goodness. So what we did is, my children's names are Alex, Cam, Bella, or Izzy now, Zach, Emma, and Theus. So what we did is, this little guy kind of slept through it all, so we did him last, but we give a present to Alex and everybody would watch, and really just kind of taking the enjoyment of what he's getting instead of what am I getting, all worried about ourselves. We wanted to enjoy with each one of our children what they're getting. So everybody got to watch what Alex got, and then we would go and give another child a present. Everybody got to watch what Izzy got or what Emma got, and we went all around, and it was really fun and really exciting. And I really kind of enjoyed the children going, let me help you open that, instead of more just worrying about themselves, and really helping each other out and really enjoying it with each other. So that was really great. We went to my mom's and got some more presents. Little Theus this year is 7 weeks old today, so he was not quite 7 weeks old for Christmas, and he slept through the whole Christmas morning of all the excitement. I kind of just held him in my lap and opened his presents for him, and he slept through it all. There really wasn't much, and at the end he was just kind of fussy. He did get a new little toy that I tried out this morning, and he seems to like it, but yesterday he was not having it. Just way too much stimulation. He just wanted to cuddle and nurse with Mama. That was what Christmas was for him. He's like, I am over these toys and these clothes and all these packages. Just cuddle, Mom. Cuddle with me, Mommy. That's what I want. I just want my Mommy for Christmas. And his little shirt kind of fits that. It says, I love Mommy. He surely loves to cuddle with his Mama. So, other than that, what has happened this week is, I guess about Friday or Saturday, I started getting some pain in my tooth, and I kind of had gotten a little bit of that when I was pregnant with him. Took a couple of Tylenol, a couple of days later it was fine. Well, Friday it was kind of hurting and I was taking some Tylenol. By Saturday I was actually telling people it hurts, and if you don't know me, if I come down with a cold or if I have pain, by the time I tell you I'm in pain or I'm hurting or I'm not feeling good, it's really bad. I don't just go, ooh, that kind of hurts. I mean, I showed up to the hospital 30 minutes before he was born because it wasn't that bad, you know, and it took me 2 or 3 attempts to actually walk to my husband and say, I think something might be going on, because I just didn't want to say it out loud. I don't like to make a big deal about things, and I don't like to be, you know, tell people something and it not to, you know, just get people like, oh, what's going on? And, you know, my first one, I went to the hospital a lot with premature labor and stuff like that, and I kind of just got over the everybody freaking out about things, so I just kind of try not to do that. So by the time I told people I was in pain, it was really hurting, and by Saturday night, it started right here, it went up to my ear and all the way up to my temple. So I was hurting, I couldn't sleep, the Tylenol wasn't working, I bought some Orajel that wasn't working, and I had already taken the 8 doses in a 24-hour period that day, so I couldn't really take any more, and then there's really not much I can take because I have to worry about him and nursing him, and I was feeling a very drop in my supply. I wasn't letting down like I should. And that was really concerning me. I didn't want this to cause problems with him, you know. So my husband said, let's go to the emergency room. I was like, for a toothache? Really? I mean, come on. He's like, you're in too much pain. You're not sleeping. Let's just go. It was a really quick visit. It was just, they didn't take me to the full emergency part. They took me just to this little area. Well, anyway, they gave me some antibiotics and basically told me I had to go see a dentist, which I already knew, but it was Saturday. And Monday was the day before Christmas Eve, so I was like, okay, I gotta get this in. So we went and seen the dentist, and they decided it is my wisdom tooth. And my problem with that tooth is I have some extra gum right there that kind of flaps over it, so it makes it brushing that tooth really difficult. So I did get a cavity in it, and it was my wisdom tooth, and it just really just kind of needed to come out, because even if they did fix the tooth with that extra gum there, this could have been a reoccurring problem. So it was pulled, and I am still in a whole lot of pain, but different pain. It doesn't shoot up to here now. It's just down in the jaw from the pulling, and you know, I'm a pretty tough cookie usually, but this is hurting. They do have me on some Vicodin, which I've done my research, and it is safe for him. It may make him a little sleepy, and he's kind of passing out right here. But they did give me that in the hospital right after I had him, so I know that that's fine. But he is doing really great. He is 10 pounds and 13 ounces on our home scale, and I think he was 10 pounds 3 ounces last week, so that's a pretty good gain, especially with everything that was going on with me and the pain and the drop in milk supply, so that's really good. I did have to give him 2 bottles throughout this. I gave it to him that one night when I just felt like I just did not have anything. It was not letting down, and he was screaming and crying, and he was just hungry. So I went and got a bottle that I had pumped earlier that day, and I fed him that. Daddy fed him that. And I almost cried because he took it with no problem. And then I had pumped another bottle the next day. No, I didn't pump another bottle. I had taken a bottle out from what I had pumped right after he was born in November. And I brought that with me for when when I was getting my tooth worked on, because I couldn't attach him while they were doing that, you know. And Daddy tried to feed him to him. He wouldn't take it, but I really didn't want it to go bad. I mean, that's liquid gold. You don't want that to go bad. So when his nanny came over to see him and bring him a little present and everything, I let her feed him, and she kind of enjoyed that. So that was really good for him. So we are still struggling with the green poop. I was, last week I had been to the doctor, and I had, he had suggested I pump before the feeding, which I was doing, and then this whole tooth pain came in. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna feed him. I don't really care. But we will start working on that a little bit more. If you've read the blog, you kind of know what's going on with him. We have to see a urologist at the end of January. He has something called hyperspadias. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it is a birth defect in his little boy parts. He does not look like a normal uncircumcised little boy should look. He kind of looks like he's circumcised, but not quite. So we're gonna go see them. It can be some placement in the urethra, and it can cause problems with potty training with AIM, as well as problems with erection in manhood. So we're gonna go see them. To me, it doesn't look very bad, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I would really appreciate prayers and fingers crossed that it's not very bad, because they're probably gonna suggest we circumcise him, which I really don't want to do, and especially if it's only for cosmetic reasons, because it does look a little different. But to me, it doesn't look much different than somebody who is circumcised, you know. And I'm not going to do it for cosmetic reasons. If they can give me some proof that it is for medical reasons, then we'll discuss it, but not for cosmetic reasons. I've been reading up on it a whole bunch, so I'm just kind of keeping my fingers crossed there, you know. And I'm hoping it's something that doesn't have to be done now, that we can wait and kind of see how it develops later on, you know. So that's pretty much that. You know, the doctor's appointment went great. On their scale, he weighed in at 10 pounds, 8 ounces, so that's really good. But we had a really good Christmas. He is 7 weeks old now. This is one of his new outfits that Santa brought him, and it's 3 months, and it's fitting him really good. You know, I was still kind of putting the newborn stuff on, and they were still fitting him, but the little pants were getting kind of short, and I didn't realize how small they were until I put him in something that really does fit him, and he looks so much more comfortable in it. But other than that, we're doing good. I've got the little toothache that I'm hoping will, but next week I'll be saying, oh, it's so much better. But for now, we're just gonna stay home and cuddle and enjoy all of our new gifts. I took some videos this morning. I actually took one of him playing with his new toy, so he kind of seemed to like it. And he also is really working on rolling over. He, if I put him on his belly, he will kind of try and throw those hips over and throw the hips over. And sometimes he gets it and sometimes he doesn't. And sometimes he just gets really tired like he did today. I think that's from just playing too much. And he's tired. And I'm kind of tired. So I think we're going to go and just take a little nap. And just enjoy our family. And I hope that you had a very Merry Christmas. And enjoy your family. And next week is New Year's. So New Year's Day is on Wednesday, and our plans are to go spend New Year's Eve with my mom and maybe spend the night over there. So, or actually, New Year's Eve would be Tuesday, yeah, Wednesday. So I'll probably do the video again on Thursday, and then hopefully we'll get back to our regular schedule the following week. So I really hope that 2014 is really great for y'all. I'm looking forward to it. Besides this little guy, 2013 hasn't been that great with my husband's dialysis, and the holidays have kind of been stinky. Like Halloween, I was still pregnant with him, and we got rained out. Oh, no fun. And then I was sick for Thanksgiving, and then I got a tooth pulled for Christmas. So I think it's just time for a new year and just to enjoy this little guy. And I'm just ready for summer to be here, so we can take him swimming and just enjoy all the fun stuff with him. So anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I will see you for week 8. Wow, almost 2 months old. That's crazy. But anyway, bye. Oh, and don't forget, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share our video if you really like it and think somebody else would do it. So, big baby thumbs up. All right, bye.